This is the Valyrian Freehold, and it is I, the Golden Joblivion, are back with House Vaekar and Lord Maekar of House Vaekar, the maker of House Vaekar. And last episode, we were trying to get friends to join our independence faction. It did seem to work for a time, until a new Archon was elected, and for some reason that seems to destroy all factions that are already in existence. As far as being able to actually overthrow the Freehold, it's very difficult. It's very difficult just because of the weird kind of governance system of the Freehold. I imagine it's kind of like Volantis. Very hard to do political maneuvering in Volantis because shit's always changing. But I think what we need to do is we just need to... We're going to have to focus on getting favors from people and forcing them to join our faction either through the efforts of our spy master. Well, instead of doing just one of these things at any one time, we're going to start doing all of these things at the same time. So what we're going to do is, before we even begin, we need to get a better spy master, which is kind of hard to do because there's really not that many characters. So I was also looking at something earlier, which we're going to go back to, but right now I want to fixate on getting a better spy master, which we cannot. So we're going to get you, Aethon, and you're going to scheme. Vassals, noble, encouraged to join your faction. 35%, I like it. I like the mods. All right, then what we're going to do is, can we change carousing? We cannot, so we're going to have to wait, but we're going to change that to intrigue focus, and then we're going to start boosting our scheming level so that we can blackmail people into joining our independence faction. And then we're also, at the same time, going to be trying to go back to Realm. We don't need anyone to join our court. But I do want to look at the most powerful people in the realm. And this is by rank, so Coharis is the Archon and Liege Archon of Valyria. Below him is Raekar, Archon of Yunkai, with 12,000 men, and he's a Dragon Rider. We're going to start swaying him immediately, because we need to get him to like us. We can't even begin to buy favors from people unless they like us. Let's see, 250 gold would buy a favor from him and get him to join our faction. Okay, that could work. So I'm going to get the timer going, and we're going to be making money and saving up to buy favors while trying to also sway people, and also switching over to intrigue. How is our carousing doing? Recent carousing ends 5 months from now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. As far as the laws of the realm go, breaking out of the Freehold is going to be the... I mean, we are second in place for election for the position of Archon. But the guy who's number one has just such a huge advantage. Now, if we could kill him... What's his dual skill? 36? What is our dual skill? 125. If we can make him become a rival, we might be able to duel him. And kill him. He also has a sword, right? He has Blackfire, and he has Dark Sister. Great. Blood and Fire. Blood and Fire is a fragmentary, anonymous, blood-soaked tome containing information about dragons. It is sometimes called the Death of Dragons. The only surviving copy is supposedly hidden away in a vault in the Citadel. I have a feeling this book shouldn't exist. Probably shouldn't exist. Under my guidance, my young son, Vaemon, is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Excellent. Poor fighter. And okay, so we are the guardian for all of our male offspring. Our daughters are being guardianed by who? Are they being guardianed by their respective mothers? Valyssa Vaekar. They are. Okay. Your close friend, Archon Oris Haskagas, has served on Archon Coeris' council for some time. It is a position he is well suited for. Excellent. Can we get a favor from you? We could buy a favor for 125 gold. And you do have 11,000 men. You're up here, aren't you? Yes, Tolos. One of your beloved wives covets the position of first wife. Garn Hack also is... Oh, you have a favor with him. Like I said, hold on to favors. Hold on to the favors until we're ready. Maybe until we have like 5 or 10 people in our pocket. Then we just launch the independence faction all at once. One of your beloved wives covets the position of first wife. Lady Gennaro wants to be first wife. I don't see that working out because Visenya is my first wife now and always. Now and always. We're getting 6 gold per month. That's not the greatest amount. Lord Malar Vassar's position in the Archon's council is put under question. He must be removed. Who are we talking about? Lord Maelor Vassar. Lord Maelor the Blind. Okay. Yes, he must be removed. He probably won't be. Yep, they voted to keep him in. That's fine. As far as... No, our friend in Tolos will buy a favor from us. So let's go ahead and spend that right now and start collecting those favors. Has revoked the lordship of Khaldin from Shamar of Vadhadhan. Great. Good for him. How about Illyria? Do you like us? Would you be willing to let us buy a favor from you? No. He would probably... Well, first things first, why don't we just buy favors from all of our friends? Your friend, Lord of Kimbros, by a favor. For 50 gold, easily done. My friend Oris has invited me to a grand banquet. I will, of course, attend. Let us talk strategy. 22, diplomacy. What is our diplomacy? 13. Let's try diplomacy. As his diplomacy is very low, and our diplomacy is considerably higher. I would also like to get socializer. That'd be nice. I'd also want to get a favor from you, buddy. Hired banker. Nice. Excellent. Can we purchase a favor from you now? Not quite yet. We are getting there. Call vote to fire for counselor. How many do... Oh, it's a favor. 3. Excellent. We're going to be building up a secret alliance. A secret alliance. My spy master, I will bestow upon him a... Apparently, we have a high intrigue score. A high intrigue score of 8. Yes, 8 is high. But what do you get? We just pay him more money. I would pay him less money. Yeah, let's do that. As for the laws of the Freehold, Archon, blah, blah. Okay, great. We gave him the city of Gogosos. Gogosos. Alright, we're going and partying with somebody. And I believe we can't change carousing until next year. The 1st. It's coming up in about 5 months. It's coming up. So we need to do carousing here again. So this is going to end at the end of... Oh, it's going to end tomorrow. Nice. Seated beside Ares at the feast. Who is this? I think I made a new friend. Great. Super. He doesn't really aid us in our endeavors, though. Our endeavors to break free. Alright, let's go... Alright, carousing. It's time to carouse. And we're going to go all out this time. Invite Oris to carousing and demand independence. We will eventually. Normalize genetics. We're going to leave them as they are. Go ahead and send out the... Yep, invite my close relatives. Invite all my vassals. Invite the courtiers. Apparently, they're not called courtiers. I think they're actually called courtiers. Courtiers, which is, it sounds way better to say it like that. Now, when you say it correctly, courtiers. All my subjects. And then, I want to invite all of the vassals. Can I invite him to carouse? Does not have the opinion, declined invitation. You would dare. This guy actually is in hiding. He's probably going to be assassinated here. Invite Vaekar. He declined as well, did he not? What scum. What scum. It said apparently they all... no, invite Oris, invite you. But we want to get everyone. We want to get everybody. As many people as we can. The Lord Paramounts don't seem keen on carousing with us. Maybe they think that... Maybe they believe that we're below their station. No, I don't want any marriages with you. I just want to see... Oh, but we're not going to invite myself. Veyron of Dragonstone. Aemond Belarus. Drakaz Nekapar. Alright. You're out. Rhaegar, you're too young. You're not interested. Jaehaerys Targaryen. Harys Kostagar. And then how about you Easterners? You Giscari. Alright, there's a couple of them. Oh, Alex. Alex is in. He's available. He's available to attend. Excellent. And this whole time, Archon, Coharis, thinks we're just trying to make friends, but he doesn't realize that we're beginning the end. We're creating the end of the Freehold. Alright, Kazanak, are you in? Alright, he's in. And then there's Malakwo. You're also in. Do it. Party time. Let's see it happen. Alright, so I think we've gotten favors from most of our friends. Is that Dragon's Whip added? Oh, black. Oh. You've hatched a dragon, and you named it Limagon. We're not going to name it Limagon. It is nimble. This dragon is lighter and weaker than many other dragons. This makes it agile. It makes it agile, however, giving it an edge in dragon duels. Very good. Very good. Well, you know what we're going to do? Since it's so young, we're going to rename it right now. Ooh, randomized name. Henkrix. Unknown dragon, that makes sense. No character. Interesting. Hellfire. What our dragon is called... What is our dragon called? Blackfire. Ooh. Hellfire. Our sigil is that of the Black Dragon. Hellfire might be a good name. Do it. We'll settle with that. I don't want to spend too long trying to rename our fucking dragon. Alright, and while we're inviting everybody, we also need to do something important. We need to set our house words. And people gave us a lot of really great suggestions, but the one suggestion that really stood out in my mind was the only one I actually remember. Sky and Steel. Sky and Steel. Our adjective, our house word. House word. I don't know. Sky and Steel, our house word is... I have no idea. Victory. Oh, no, it's an adjective. Victorious. Victorious, yes. Hopefully we will be victorious in our endeavors. All right, can we buy a favor from our wife? Because she has some men. Buy a favor, of course. Of course, she is our wife. Unfortunately, though, she might die here soon. 12th moon. All right, next month we're going to be able to change our focus. All right, we have four favors. We are accruing them. We might have to settle at 15. We might have to boost that number. I was thinking maybe once we get about 10, we'll be good, but we might want to go for 15 or 20. Well, you know, it all depends on how many vassals he's got. He's got 43 vassals. So, if we could get even half of them on our side, that would be half of the freehold in theory. In theory, I could be wrong. When your slaves distinguish themselves, go ahead, bring them here, and we'll sell them ASAP. Sell slave. Sell them. Give me gold. Come on. Come on. Okay, you're useless. You're useless. We should lash you for that. Lash you for being useless. Education. Oh, for our daughter, our genius daughter, Vary's Vaekar. She's going to be betrothed to her younger brother, Vaemon. Of course. Of course. Okay, so I'm thinking that since Valyria has so many dragon riders, most of the characters are going to be very heavy in martial. So I'm thinking, and this is what I've realized, is that in societies where martial is the, it's kind of the main focus of all the houses. Think of like the Ironborn, for example. They're very martial-oriented because a lot of what they do is focused on doing wars and raiding and stuff like that. So when you go into something like intrigue, it makes it very easy to maneuver around a society like that. So the opposite would be like trying to do intrigue in a Faith of the Seven society because they're not so martial-focused. They actually might be more intrigue-focused, so... And I'm sure there are certain shadow societies out there where intrigue is very heavily fixated. So I'm thinking for House Vaekar, if we really want to ascend quickly, going down the road of martial is going to be kind of redundant. Going into intrigue, however, is going to make it, it's going to give us a cunning edge, an advantage. And because Varys is a genius, this would be perfect for her. We'll train her in intrigue. She'll probably get her own fucking dragon eventually. Sent to the temple. We're not going to do that. I'm going to arrange a patrol, though, between you and Vaemon. Vaemon. And then Vaemon will marry, let's see, he will marry his older sister, Varys. He will marry his younger sister, Vaenrys. He'll probably also marry Valissa, or maybe we should say Valissa for Valix. Valix Vaekar. The best education. We need her to be amazing with intrigue, because we're gonna use that. We're gonna use her as an agent of House Vaekar. Anyways, are we still partying? We can change our focus now. Can we change our focus while we are actually preparing a feast? The second moon, it'll be done. Okay, maybe we'll wait till then. All right, excellent. The party, party's already started. Great. So all of our friends we've bought, marriage ties of Tyria. Marriage ties, but he hates us. Why does he hate us? Refused faction scheme, cynical versus zealous, ruthless. We're ruthless. Would it be worthwhile sending him a gift? That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. And we're currently trying to sway the second most powerful vassal in the realm, Raekar Haydarian. All right, he's slowly disliking us over time. God damn it. This guy is our brother-in-law, though. He has 28,000 men. Holy fuck. Oh, so he's really high up. All right, this might be worth it now. This might be worth it. Send him some gold. Buy a favor for 127. Do it. And now we've made best friends with Zalora. Because why not? Why not make friends with random courtiers? Excellent. 5, yes. The independence. So I know. Right here, independence faction says only 14.2%, but that's because most of our allies are going to come from this. So we have 5 people that we're pretty much going to strong arm into our faction here. When we are ready. And as far as I can tell, this is pretty persistent. It's persistent, so it'll continue these favors as long as Lord Maekar is alive and the person that owes him a favor is alive. They will owe us a favor for as long as for life, pretty much. Crown Loyalist, Lord Maelor the Blind. He is 67. He is blind. Hopefully he's going to die here soon. But Archon Vaekar of Marine and Archon Vermon of Hazdan. Okay, he doesn't have that many men. This guy has a lot of land, but not nearly as many men. But they're Crown Loyalists. They are for sure going to stand against us. And we really, and pretty much when this hits 100%, that means that we have the same amount of men that the Lord is that we're trying to get independence from. Like, that's what I found out. When you have 50%, that means you have half as many soldiers as the person who's going to oppose your faction. 100% means you have the same amount of troops, and above 100 means that we actually outnumber him. All these guys put together might put us at maybe 75, maybe. So we have to build our secret alliance. But now we can at last pick a lifestyle. What do we get for this? We get more prestige. Prestige makes us more well liked. I could pick hedonist, but I'm not really too interested. Oh, but that gives us a bonus to intrigue. Yeah, socializer. You know what? We don't have to worry about getting our diplomacy up to 18 anymore because we're not going to be able to actually overthrow the monarchy and establish our own personal monarchy because the Freehold isn't a monarchy. It's just a Freehold. So it's a noble oligarchy. So you can't overthrow the monarchy if you have a noble oligarchy, if that makes sense. So if we picked socializer, which was what I was looking at earlier, gives us +3 diplomacy, makes people with socializer also like us, and the attraction opinion goes up. Is that really worthwhile? I don't know. Hedonist, on the other hand, gives us intrigue, which if we're going to go into the intrigue focus anyways, that would be useful. The more fertility would be great as well, even though our wives are kind of old. However, we can get new wives when our older wives all die off. Intrigue, diplomacy, fertility, those all seem kind of good. Same trait opinion, that's fine. Opposite trait opinion. Now, I don't know what opposite trait opinion means. Does that mean like if they're temperate? I don't know. And we don't really need to attract people with the socializer trait, but the fertility would help us have more children with any future wives we have. Do it. All right, we've adopted a lifestyle. Become exalted among men. We need 2,000 prestige. We might want to pick this up now, because if we wait, this ambition scales. It scales, so it's going to go up the longer we wait. So the higher up our prestige gets, the higher up this threshold's going to get. It becomes harder and harder and harder. Become a higher lord, build a war chest. Let's do this. All right, somebody wants to buy Malor. 40 gold. Well, you can't win them all. Damn it. Apparently he's not worth 40 gold. All right, that's fine. Do you have any other slaves? I don't know. It's hard to tell if you got slaves. We can sell the slave camps, which could give us lots of gold. And we can do that 3 times. My acquaintance, Archon, Rhaegar, and Barian has tried to have master... Oh, I don't care about that. But we could sell our slave camps, and it would give us 400 gold, which might be worth it if we can build this coalition, this secret coalition. Rhaegar really... No, that's the opinion of his liege. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We're not building anything in Akos Dane, so let's start selling our slave camps. We can't, because there are no slave traders that have 400 gold. Damn it. Alrighty, Rhaegar, we're trying to sway you. Yeah, but we could just pay him 68 gold right now. Or we can use that money to influence somebody else. Problem is I don't know when the next election is happening. Who is next in line for this guy? Jaehaerys of Nukiria. And then it's us. And then it's Aemon, our brother-in-law. Aemon has a favor from us, right? Yep. Archon Daeron. How many men do you have? You have only about 8,000. That's not that much. Archon Herreris. I don't see any Archons who actually owe us a favor. Garnak does, though. Garnhack does. It doesn't include his title in this little list of people who owe us favors. So we're trying to sway Rhaegar, Vaekar Ruakis, and then Alex of Scoria. Alright, how about we give you some money? 72 gold. I'm gonna keep the timer going. Now we can't buy a favor because we don't have 250 gold. Shit. Alright, he wants to fall in love. Wish we could help you with that, buddy, but we can't. And now we're broke. Alright, change the focus. We're done carousing. Go to intrigue. Mistress Lyanna Penimian's position on his council is under question. Master of Whisperers of Valyria. Can he be plotted against? If we can kidnap him, that'd be an easy win for us. No, she's doing a fine job. She's doing a fine job. So, did our intrigue went up to 11. Excellent. Oh, because it gave us 2, and it gave us more plot power. That's nice. What I want to do is I want to start spying on my neighbors who have some really shitty intrigue levels. So let's see. Archon Rhaegar has 3 intrigue. He doesn't really have any traits that makes me think he can be blackmailed, though. This guy has level 9. This person has level 7, and he's lustful, so he may be cheating. He might be worthwhile. Yeah, but his intrigue is pretty high. Intrigue is pretty high. 3, you're honorable and you're wrathful. How about you? Galios. You are... Oh, you are Lord Maelor. I believe we have a favor with you already. We do. Excellent. How about you? You have 5,000 men. I want somebody... You. But he has 8 intrigue. That's going to be a lot harder to get through there. Daeron of House Vaekar. Could he be... No, he can't, because his intrigue is too high. Damn. Alright, 7. This is probably a lot easier. Let's do it this way. And let's do it based off intrigue. And we want it to be as low as possible. Okay. You have 4,000 men. Getting a free... You know what? Maybe he would be worthwhile spying on. He's got some questionable traits. Actually, he doesn't really. Not really. But we will use his incredibly low intrigue to spy on him. And it will boost our scheming level. And then maybe we can blackmail people. I don't know. So we've got our Master of Whisperers trying to convince people to join our faction. We are paying people to join our faction. Okay, here's our Spy Master. I've discovered a promising candidate that could potentially be strong-armed into joining factions that you support. How do you wish to proceed? Archon Alix. 11,000. Threaten him. Yes. Let's see how that pans out. But we're going to be blackmailing. I obviously am together with you and your confederates. Good. Good. Yeah, you got to join my independence faction here, you son of a bitch. Don't lie to me. All right. I don't really care if he finds out that we are talking shit about him. What is this? A message about appoint commander. You can go kill yourself. Alright, Independence faction, are you gonna fucking join or what? Were you lying? Did you give us a favor? You did not. He was a liar. Archon Aelor of Dragonstone. Or maybe we accidentally convinced him to join the wrong faction. Maybe I did. I don't know. Where is he? I'm really confused. No, it's Archon Alix. You are supposed to join our goddamn faction, you son of a bitch. I think having Archon Vaekar to an activity we can do together would help us grow closer. I should invite him to a banquet. This is diplomacy and intrigue. A hunt would be perfect. Right. So, I mean, our stats outweigh his own. However, the greatest difference is between diplomacy and intrigue. Let's go ahead and do that. Abandon the commoners. Kind of hard to avoid that when you've been getting hit by diseases left, right, and center. Time to enjoy ourselves. Right, so is that son of a bitch gonna join my faction? No! He lied to us. It is broken. Well, our Master Whisperers, apparently that doesn't work. But we're also buying favors, and we're also gonna be blackmailing people to join our faction as well. Son of a bitch. Several hours pass and Rhaegar seems to enjoy himself. Maybe he would enjoy himself even more if we managed to find him some company. I'll help find him somebody as a proper host. My lord scheming, great. Great. You found some plots. Good for you. And now even more people are joining Crown Loyalists. You bastards. My spying on Archon Varamund has revealed his complicity in a shadowy plot to revoke the lordship of Aegris. Knowledge is power. If we can get Archon Vaekar out of there, he only has 2,000 men though. I wake up half-dressed, clothes strewn everywhere with the woman sleeping besides me. I can see Rhaegar with a grin on his face, lying on the floor with the woman on top of him. Hopefully he had fun. Here's hoping. Here's hoping, and then we can pay him to join. Or he can pay us to give us a favor, and then we can call in all those favors. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. What factions? Who is this? Lord Aegor. Yeah, I don't see him threatening anybody, so yeah, this goddamn independence faction is going to be a problem. We need to break that up. I received a letter from Rhaegar thanking me for the invitation, explaining in great detail how much fun he had. We should do this again sometime. Excellent. Now will you let us buy a favor? Nope, we don't have enough gold for that. We will eventually, though. Unfortunately, though, our economy really sucks. 6 gold is fucking nothing. This guy, nope, wrong person. Your liege, he must have fuck tons of money, right? Ooh, only 5.94. That's weird. Because when we were Archon, we had just stupid amounts of gold coming in. Alrighty, and are we still trying to spy on that one imbecile, that one moron here? Vaermon, yes. Vicious rumors. Apparently, our own abilities at scheming are pretty atrocious. Yeah, we don't have any abilities for... okay, so let's go ahead and increase the timer a little bit. A slave for one of your pleasure houses. Yes, he'll be useful here. Sell him, please. Do it. Time to do business. Surely somebody will buy him. Are all the slavers broke? No. Okay, great. I'm not having much luck spying on this guy. Yes, this is pointless. Let's move on. I agree. Let's find the next person on the roster that we can spy on who's also a lord. Are there any? Okay, let's do ruler, yes. There we go. We could spy on... You. Why is your intrigue so low? Mastermind scholar, depressed, stressed. Alright, spy on Vaekar. Learn his secrets. My dear lord, I regret that events have forced me to sully my hands in this manner, but unless you swear not to form any new factions conspiring against me, I shall have to spread your unsavory secrets to anyone willing to listen. So he's trying to blackmail us. Which is reasonable, because his intrigue is revoke the lordship of Egris from Archon Oros. Oh. Well, I mean, we are the only faction conspiring against him that we know of. I have not exactly led the most pious life. This option is available because you have the hedonist trait. That's an act of desperation. That's an act of desperation, you fool. And you know what? If we can find some dirt on Archon Vaekar, we could probably get him to join our faction. Even though, you know, 2,000 men really ain't a whole lot, we probably should start focusing on these guys here. I'm not having much luck spying on him. He has 0 intrigue. He has 0 intrigue. Come on, man. Are you telling me you could find nothing? Nothing about him. He didn't say some mean words or anything like that. Some person's position has been called into question. Yes, he must be removed. No. I will not vote to remove him. Alright. So we can finally buy someone's loyalty, I believe. Raykar, let us buy your favor. No, you son of a bitch. I'm not having much luck spying on Archon. Maekar, are you utterly incompetent, man? Are you utterly incompetent? You can't find nothing. I mean, it's not even that you can't find anything. It's like, I would be willing to spread rumors about this guy as well. But for some reason, Lord Maekar just can't figure it out. He's like, oh, maybe I should make up something. No, he can't even, no. Keep trying, you son of a bitch. You have 11 intrigue. I thank you for having me in your household. I don't know who you are, Baelor. He must have been a commander at some point. That's fine. I don't care. So let's go and see if we can't buy someone's loyalty. Elix. Ooh, you are supposed to join our faction, you son of a bitch. You goddamn liar. You liar. Alright, so Archon Raykar the Wise. Let's try to get him with diplomacy this time. Actually, his diplomacy is really high, too. Alright, he's been softened. And now we can buy a favor from Archon Raykar the Wise. Excellent, 6. But that destroyed our treasury. Oh, now you figured out how to fucking lie about somebody. Jesus Christ. So I'm just going to go through the list, and we're going to roughly add up what we're looking at in terms of soldiers. So we've got 16. I'm probably going to round down, just because I like to do conservative estimations when it comes to numbers. Raykar has 16,000. Oris has... Well, in this instance, it's going to be hard not to round... Or it's going to be hard not to round down. Or not to round up. So 16 plus 6,000 is 22... Plus 27, holy shit. 22. So we'll just say a solid 50k. 54k. Plus 11, 65k. plus another 11,000 is 76k soldiers. All right. And he has 155. Oh my god. Okay, so we will have 15,000, 155,000 soldiers. 155,000. Well, you have to remove like 75 though, right? So he would still outnumber us though. He would outnumber us by I think 85,000. So we're almost so when we revolt and these people join our independence faction, they're going to leave his forces behind. The independence faction means that he for sure is going to have 30,000 soldiers. 30,000 at least, including his own personal demesne. How many soldiers do you have personally? From your own demesne is 25,000, and from the vassals is 129,000. So he will for sure have 25,000 of his own personal soldiers, and then another 30,000. So essentially, if all the lords that we have not forced to join our faction stay out of the war and do nothing, which they most likely will fight for the Archon, let's just be honest. We gotta be honest with that. Technically, with the 30,000 from the Crown Loyalists plus the 20, what did he have? 25,000. He has roughly 55,000 soldiers that are for sure going to be at his call. We, however, will have roughly 75 to 85,000 soldiers at our behest, so we will outnumber him. But there is still another 120... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy here. 129,000 minus 75, 85,000. He's going to outnumber us. So we have to keep building this. We have to keep building this up. I think maybe 4 more favors might be enough to be able to outnumber him. Okay, his imaginary friend called Bappo, I believe. Okay, responding very well to the tuition. She gains 2 learning. Good for her. And I'm going to actually end the episode here because we are over our time. Things are progressing. We have a secret coalition being built. Our Lord Vaekar is building a network of people that he's going to call in to support his rebellion. We were supposed to have somebody join our faction, but they fucking lied, that son of a bitch. And the Crown Loyalist faction is very strong. It's very strong, but we're trying to pick it apart. Now that we're going down the intrigue path. Lord Vaekar is kind of stupid, though, when it comes to intrigue. This could take a while. He's already building up his scheming potential, but it's going to take a lot more time working forward. And because we picked the Hedonist trait, we can't pick Master Schemer. Which is okay. I wasn't planning on using Master Schemer in the Rebellion, although now thinking about it, that would have been nice. Because what we could do is we could have imprisoned Archon Coharis, put him in our dungeon, and then send the Independence faction. But the thing is that without people supporting our Independence faction, it would be just us down here becoming independent, and we would be in the shadow of an enormous freehold that would just inevitably conquer us. So we need to get these people on our side so that we can have all the different provinces break free, so that we have a better opportunity of making sure the freehold does not return. But all of that, ladies and gentlemen, have to be in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video, and watch my videos all the time, and hit the notification bell and all that stuff. I have been the Golden Joblivian. This has been Lord Vaekar of Akos Dane, the scheming Lord of House Vaekar. And until next time, I will see you all later.